So if you go on the web and look up white light therapy for seasonal affective disorder, you'll find places like the Mayo Clinic talking about it. And what they recommend is that you have a bright white light source with no ultraviolet of 10,000 lux or more. And this Lastar guy does that job. It's actually 12,000 lux, so it's a little brighter than you need. And because it's LED, there's no ultraviolet light to worry about. You don't have to worry about skin cancer or cataracts or anything like that. Just bright white light. Now, this guy, in addition to just that single thing of therapy, it has some fancy features. It has a built-in timer, and it has different colors of light, so you can have a really bright, intense light or a warm, lower intensity light. And that figure is actually, the warmth is a little bit more concerned with the spectrum, not the brightness. And I don't really know which spectrum is best for white light therapy. You're gonna have to look that up. But it has that, and you can use it as a regular desk lamp or a work lamp by dialing the temperature, dialing the intensity down. But all that's fine, but let's get it out of the box and see if it really works. Okay, let's see what's inside the box in this Lastar light therapy lamp. A proprietary power supply with a barrel connector on the end. We don't like seeing this because it means we can't just use a USB power supply. When if we lose this one, we're in a world of hurt. But we'll get past that. And the lamp itself. This lamp has a very sturdy, strong base, so that you don't have to clamp it on the desk. It'll stand up by itself. It rotates like that, and we got the power supply and the manual. Okay, this bright white lamp has a few additional features beyond what some of the other ones do. It's got a nice illuminated power button. You can see when you press the power on, it turns off. It has a couple different settings of brightness, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 different brightness settings. If you're using this for white light therapy, you're probably going to keep it on the maximum one, which is 10,000 lux. And this is, I think the manual says this is 2,000 lux. You can instantly go to max with this max button, which is kind of nice. And it has settings here for a timer that you can set. And I'm going to zoom in here. What I wanted to show you was that it's got a 10 through 60 minute timer, and instead of, it's very easy for you to use. So we turn the light on, you just push the 40 and it goes to the 40-minute timer. And this is kind of nice compared to a lot of timers. That's showing a little bit of a better UI interface. So I really like that. And I'm going to turn the light off now so we can demo the geometry of the thing without blinding you. So it's got a very nice weighted base, which holds this thing down steady. You can adjust the angle through quite a lot of variation because of that. So it's got 2 pivot points, so you can adjust this to be just about any angle you want. And of course, it also rotates back and forth between portrait and landscape mode, so you can have it like this, and depending on your desk configuration. So all this is very nice, very flexible, and I love having the heavy base, not worrying about this thing bouncing around, and not having to clamp it to my desk. So all in all, pretty nice light. So to sum it up, this is a really good full spectrum LED light. It has all the brightness you need that's recommended by the people who talk about white light therapy. It's got 4 different color intensities, or 5 different intensities and 4 different temperatures. If you're using it for white light therapy, I would think you're just going to use the maximum intensity and the highest spectrum color, so 6,000 degrees and 12,000 lux, but maybe not. The real downside on this guy, so it's got lots of upsides. I've talked about the nice flexible the heavy base, the flexible pivot, etc., etc. I don't like having a proprietary power supply. If you lose that thing, you're in trouble. And it's a little bit higher cost than it. You can get ones that are cheaper than this. So really, it's up to you to decide. If you want a really nice light that you can also use as a desk lamp and a craft table lamp or workstation lamp, this is a really nice choice. If you want to just save money and just get a basic lamp, you can look around and find something better. But this is a 5-star lamp. You're just paying the price for it. So it's up to you to make your mind up as to whether it's worth it. My family and I have a lot of fun doing product reviews. We get to see new and interesting devices, put them through their paces, and then share that knowledge with you. I hope you find this review helpful. If you do, please use the affiliate link in my description below the video to buy the product. It doesn't cost you any more, and it gives me a few pennies. And if you would subscribe to my channel, that would really help also. It gets me a little more privileges and things I can do on YouTube. Hope you found the review helpful, and if you did, leave a comment.